Great. Hi guys. Good morning, everyone. So it's our second video today. Was eager to do this video. It's a little over 6 a.m. there. You can see I wake up early. So let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Thank you guys for following this video. Please join our Telegram group over there. This is our Telegram group. We do some TA over here. We do like random stuff over here, and yeah, it's a great place. We're like about over 40 members and growing. So I'd like you guys to join there if you can. And a bit of shout outs. Shout out to Elliot. Shout out to Panda Cham. Shout out to the Orcas group. Great place to be also. I think this is invitation only, but if you hit me up with a message, I could get you there. If you're really worthy of that space, shout out to them. Really great bunch of guys there. I hope I didn't forget anyone. So yeah, yesterday what we were talking about is that there is a power struggle between bears and bulls, and they're trying to figure out if the bears come down here and retest this support over here, or if the bulls can just bounce out of this area. Okay, so this is one of those typical areas where you just don't do anything. Okay, you let this solve, you find your confirmation, and you trade off that. So right now what's happening is that this 0.5 fib is at stake, so the bulls are above it, so we can keep longing on that front. Or if you dip down below it and start testing from below, you can start shorting it from that stand point. So you don't really need to rush this. There's a lot of time to think about it if you're not in a position. So I'm not really into people who rush into positions. So really take your time with this trade and don't mess things up. Just take your time, really. Get the time to learn and try and figure out what's happening around you, read some news, and take it from there. So this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. This is just how we usually trade. So that's about it on the 4-hour front. Not much happening there. As usual, we'll just go on and check the weekly Bitfinex. So as you may think, the weekly won't have much change as well. We still, after this dropped support here, we're still waiting on the close to see if we keep shorting, depending on either we get back this trend or we close above this support here. So it could close down there come Sunday 2 a.m. on my side, and it will test down below here. So we won't focus above unless it closes above here. So yeah, that's about it there. Pretty simple. We'll go to our favorite time frame, the daily. I like to look at the daily. Okay, so the daily yesterday we were focusing on this line of resistance over here. So there's two triangles at stake right here. There's this one here, which has about 7 days in it there, and there's the larger triangle there. This triangle has more time, but then it's not relevant right now, except the fact that bulls are trying to regain it here, and on this end, except the fact that bears are trying to break it from here. So those are the only 2 points you focus. Is about 3% inside here. It's 3% there. So your focus is between up here and down here. So on the bull end, you're looking to close above here. Okay, stop loss below here. On the bearish end, you're looking to close below here, and automatically your stop loss will be somewhere there. It's that simple. So I think that's it on the daily there. Bulls are failing to break above here, so they closed below here, so we'll look for them to test down here. So you will wait for this corona dump line here that we addressed yesterday and see how does that fare in the next couple of days. This is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days here to see what happens inside this triangle, and maybe we'll have a new trend here, or we can start now focusing on this parallel here. You can see I have a parallel hidden there below behind, and that goes all the way into the future. So we're just putting this as a might be or might happen kind of scenario. The thicker lines are like hard trend support, and you'll see that this is like places where the trend really likes to play around, bounces and takes over, and then it comes back, it retests. So that's what that big ass line there it's doing. So that's what you look at. So you can also see here there's like a big triangle here. So this is how I would like look at this in the future. For example, I would draw something like that. Okay, so we could look at solving a further bigger triangle. So we don't know that yet, so we'll just keep on the parallel channel there. So it can break this, come test this, and start running, come test up here, and so on until a new trend emerges. Okay, guys. So I would like to dive into like a smaller time frame, maybe around the 15 minutes, and you'll see the beauty of these things at work. Okay, so this is where the bears tried to break and the bulls right after it they recovered it, and the trend started picking up. So you see, once you are above a point of interest, you forget about what's below it, okay, and you start longing, okay. Then this was our next point of interest. So we will know straight away here, once the trend got recovered, we will enter along right away, and we'll know that this is our first target and that is our second target. You'll see those got hit like really beautifully, okay. Then the trend hit here like hard resistance and started turning. So right there, if you were in a long, you start thinking, okay, I'm gonna stop loss here, right, at 9.4. Once that line got passed and the trend started closing below the next line, we knew straight away that, okay, this may be a short opportunity, okay. Although we would set a target here because we have nothing over here except a new trend that will emerge around there. You can see that's what happened there. I'm not going to focus on that now. So you will have a target here, okay, but then the trend start to going back, then you know that this is a genuine line. So you will place your stop loss on the short, maybe here or maybe up there, because you know, okay, things are starting to turn bullish and not bearish. So this is still a valid target, this is still a valid stop loss. So trend will bounce around here and play with it until it eventually has no space and it has another place to go. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching all this mess of mine. I call this a mess because some people really can't read them, and I hope over time we can learn how to dissect all over this. This was Chat Picasso for you, and thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. You can join our Telegram if you have a chance. This is our Telegram, and show us some love. Okay, I'll leave it here. I would like to address some other stuff like IOST doing waves lately, and I think I'll just leave that on to the next video. Keep it short, maybe under 10 minutes, and thank you again, guys. Thank you.